Okay, parents, I want to welcome you to my classroom. I'm sorry I am not here. I teach a class on Thursday nights this semester at the University of Utah, and I couldn't cancel that class any more than I would cancel some of your classes to meet up there. So I just made this short video and then have one of my friends show it to you. So let me tell you what I told the kids. I'm going to tell you just a tiny bit about me, a little bit about the class and the disclosure, and then I'll be open anytime for phone calls or emails. So a little bit about me. I have taught history and geography, other social sciences at Hillcrest, Brighton, Alta, and this is my second year here, and I came here because I wanted everything that Midvale had to offer. I absolutely love this age kids. I have your 8th grade son or daughter. They're extraordinarily charming and funny, and so far really good, really bright kids. I'm from Salt Lake, but I've traveled all over the world, which has been really good for me and my perspective. I've been to Bolivia and Peru and Mexico and China and Japan and Korea and Egypt, Israel, Jordan, and other places. The reason I mention that is I do think that it's been good for me I've been able to teach a few places, even just for a summer. I've been able to do some humanitarian work. All of these things I think help me and help your kids have a more global perspective, I hope. I have 2 sets of twins. And like I said, I also teach one class at the University of Utah every quarter. So I wanted to the disclosure statements that your student brought home, almost all of you have signed them already. They're one of these 2 colors. I'm not going to go over it with you on this tape, but make sure they have some sort of composition notebook or spiral and a small 3-ring binder to put our things in. I will try to keep my website and my calendar up to date. Some of you in the SALTA classes, you may be interested or concerned about the history fair. We're kind of breaking that out more at the beginning of next week. Be really careful, have really careful instructions. I have some kids who've sort of just started thinking, but don't worry too much about that. We'll work on it all the way through December, but not every day, of course. So I need, if your student has a flash drive for days we work on the computer, and some kids, very few, but some kids don't bring pencils and pens and all of that. So if you can just reinforce with your student, I see myself as really nice and really fair. I have a lot of teaching experience. I still love it, which is a good thing. But I really don't, I tell the kids you can't talk while I'm talking because I don't think I'd be very useful if I let your kids be rude and nasty when out in the real world they really can't be rude and nasty. Remind them to come on time and be respectful, and after those rules are in place, then we can have fun. Since you're not here to ask me questions, I'm not sure what else to tell you except I'm sorry I couldn't be here. And please email or call me anytime, and like I said, I'll try to keep my website and calendar up to date. I don't mind emails from parents at all, and I'll keep every day. I try to go over with the kids. This is what's due, this is what we're doing, and if you want to just show up here, maybe you can back up. This is up near the front of the room. I have this folder, and every day I put in what we've done, and they can come here and they can ask me what they've missed. But I'm not going to go over all the late policies and stuff. Mostly, you can just know and trust me that I'm really fair. I'll work with kids, but at the same time, I want to teach responsibility. But I can work with individual kids, but I don't want them to keep being late every day because that's not helping them. All right, thank you, and I'll see you in person at Parent-Teacher Conference.